I'm going to be salting deer hides in this video, and so this video may be graphic to some viewers. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Very nice. I'm gonna place some paper towels over the blood, sort of to censor it, I guess, while I'm talking about it. There you go. Alright, so as you can see, I have 4 deer hides right here. That one right there, the smaller one, is from Sam. These 2 here are from David, and that is from Kevin. Based off of this one right here, it looks like there was 2 exit wounds. You can see one right there, and there's one right below this sheet of paper. There's some pieces of fat that I'm going to probably take off before I salt it. Same with all of the ones right here too. The ones from David are pretty cool because he got me a lot of legs. But they seem a little beat up, kind of, you know, like it's cut around the edges and stuff, and it's not very symmetrical. But Kevin's is the best. Like, it's the cleanest out of all of these. Like, look at it, it's amazing. And like, look at the leg, and like, this is whole and intact. So like, if I really wanted to, I can cut it like right here and then strip this off and basically have like a tube. And it's really, really nice. It's clean, see, and it's very symmetrical. And what I noticed is there's one like wound. There's no exit hole. I could be wrong though. Oh wait, this might be it. Or no, that looks more like a cut. Yeah, that's a cut. Yeah, so there's only one hole here. It may have been cut, like the exit wound may have been cut off, or he may have just, or it may just only have like an enter wound. I really don't know. But got me the 2 legs here, the front legs, and these are the hind legs. Wow. And there's some meat here too, see? That's crazy. Alright, so I have all the fat and a bunch of scraps here. I'm going to render all of this down in like a slow cooker. So fat like this is going to be tallow. I'll be able to use the fat to cook and stuff. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be eating any of the meat, like the scraps and stuff, because there's a bunch of hair and stuff like this in here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just toss in the slow cooker and then get the fat. I'm going to strain it all and stuff like that. I might give some to Raven, like the meat scraps and stuff. We'll see. This is a lot of fat and scraps. I'm going to trim the edges and stuff of the hides, and then I'm going to spread them all out. I'm going to toss some salt on it and then fold them up, and then I'm done with the deer hides. So I have a bunch of salt here. It's Morton coarse kosher salt. And on the ingredients list, it has salt and then yellow prussiate of soda. It's an anti-caking agent. I normally wouldn't use this salt for anything that's food related. No, normally I'll use sea salt if I'm going to be eating whatever item that I'm salting. But like this, I'm not going to be eating any of these deer hides. I'm going to just salt them so that I could process them later. And I've already cut out like a small piece so that I'm going to cook the deer hide and eat it for a different video later. Yeah, let's salt all the hides. It's better to over salt the deer hides than to under salt. Be very, very generous with your salting. So I just tear an open hole like this so it's easier to salt. There you go. I bought 2 cases of these, and so I have a ton of the salt. I go to like a restaurant depot or something and buy them in bulk, so it's cheaper. And this right here is my 6th box. I might go up to 7 boxes. We'll see. This is box number 7. The salt side together. There you go, just like that. Put it up. Right on top. There you go, we're good. I've got room for several more deer hides in here, I guess. And for now, I'm gonna put the legs in here also. The legs from Kevin are the cleanest. It looks like he like cleaned the deer before he processed it. Like the toes here and everything, the hooves, they're all like super clean. It's really, really cool. But yeah, this stuff, you can eat it. You can take this, you can pour scalding water on the legs here and then remove the fur and then just be left with the skin and like the toes here, and you just slow cook it and then you can eat it. And so for now, it's gonna be cold enough to keep these preserved. And so I'm gonna just leave them in here for now, and I'll work on this later. Alright, and so this right here is gonna be the small piece of deer hide that I'm going to eat. So I'm going to make a separate video of me just eating the deer hide. So I'm gonna scald this also, remove all the fur, and I'll just be left with like a really thin layer of the skin, and I'll cook it up and eat it and show you how to make this edible and tasty. I've never done it before, but I kind of know the concept because it would be very similar to like pork or like cow skin and stuff like that too. But yeah, I'm going to gather up all this salt. I'm going to save it. I might just pour it in here. So collected all the salt here. And this looks like a whole box of salt. So it's nice that I saved all of this. Yeah, this is a box of salt. So not bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna toss it in with the legs. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. So salting it like this is going to stop everything from sort of decaying and going bad, but we're beginning to get really cold weather, and so like the cold weather is going to act sort of like a refrigerator, maybe even a freezer. We're gonna go down to like below freezing temperatures, and so that'll preserve it. The salt will prevent bacteria and mold growth, and so that's mostly my concern. I don't want bacteria to start developing and growing and mold to grow on it too, and so that's why I am salting the deer hides. And then salt on the deer legs is just to preserve it also. On another day, I'm going to just pull them out and I'm going to soak them so that way it gets rid of all the salt, and then I'm going to start like processing them and cooking them, or just doing other stuff with it. I'll make a separate dedicated video on how to make deer tallow. I've never made it before, but I assume the process is going to be pretty simple, so I'll make a separate video for this. Once I actually have the video up, it'll be up here somewhere. Just click somewhere up here and it'll bring you to the video if you're interested. That thing right there was up above and it collapsed, and so I'm going to be removing that eventually, but I need to spend some time cleaning this area up so that way I have some room. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have 2 deer carcasses that I have to chop up and everything too, so that's going to be for a separate video. I'm going to be handling like the head and everything too. So right now I'm in possession of 3 deer heads. It's so crazy. And so yeah, I'm going to be processing those later, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to be doing with those. I know I'm going to be using the brain to brain tan their hides and stuff, but other than that, I'm going to see if I can like process them and like eat them actually. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I appreciate your views, likes, and comments. Please consider checking out some of my merch on my Spreadshop, and I will see you next time. Peace out.